What is up, guys? Galen Kaiser is back here with another how-to video. We're going to be showing you how to wax your snowboard from the get-go, from the start, from the very beginning. If this is your first time, second time, third time, anytime, this is going to help you do it better in the future. I want to give a huge shout out to Outdoor Master for sending me their wax kit. Thank you so much, Outdoor Master. I'm so excited to see what we have in here. So first step to waxing your board is you got to have a snowboard. If you don't have one of those, I would pause this video, go to your local board shop, go online, Amazon, one website, two websites, any websites, find a board, buy it, and then buy your wax. But first step is you have to take your bindings off. You don't have to, it just makes it a little bit easier. So we're gonna go ahead, take these bindings off. So now that you got your bindings off, we're gonna go ahead and see what we got here in this bag that Outdoor Master sent me. Open it up. All right, so first off, we got a bunch of brushes. Those are sick. So we got some training wax. Don't know what this is. This looks like a rubber band. Okay, very sick. And some, oh dang, okay, this looks like some screws for potentially your bindings. I don't know. And then we have, don't know what this is, and this looks like a metal scraper of some kind. So very sick. We got some more stuff in here. We got the wax scrapers, and then we have a file. This is super awesome that they add this in here. We have P-Tex. So this is like for filling any scratches or cuts you have in the base of your board. Super awesome. Another file here. So if you want to file your edges, if you ride a lot in a terrain park, you can do that. All right, that's all for this level. We're gonna go to the basement. Again, we have more. I guess these are files. I don't know exactly what all of these are for. So super sick. We're just gonna lay all of this out right here. This is the apron that Outdoor Master gives you. So we don't really need that scraper. This is kind of for scraping off some wax too. We have more training wax. Awesome, love to see it. And then we have edge sharpener, potentially, the iron itself. So literally everything you need to wax your board is gonna be in this kit. All right, so there truly is tons of stuff in here. Honestly, I don't even know what half of this stuff is. You have a lot of brushes, a lot of different waxes. You have different temperature waxes. Don't know what these are. Scrapers. This looks like a really nice iron, so I'm super excited to try this out. So everything you need to take care of your board, which is super awesome. This all comes in one package. If you want to get this same kit, I'm going to have it in the description. And if you use my code, you're going to get 15% off, and I get a little something as well. So it works out for everybody. Let's go ahead and wax our board. All right. So the next step to waxing your board is getting the right wax. There's different temperatures on them. I am American, so I don't know exactly what Celsius is, but I think this is the right one. Just go ahead and get it out. Do the sniff test. It smells pretty good. All right. So all that you're really going to need here is the wax and the iron for this step. You want to have like a flat area where you can do this. Ideally, you don't want to do it on carpet, which is what I'm doing, just in case it does spill over and cause a mess. There's also, on this case, there's the temperature for the iron. I don't think that really matters that much. I did set it to that just to see what would happen. We have the wax, and the way you're going to do this is you're going to take this and you're just going to put it on this, and you're going to do like little loops. So you're pretty much just going to go like this, just like this. I think she needs to be a little hotter. It's not really coming off that much. So you're pretty much just going to do this. You don't really have to worry about the nose and the tail that much because you're not actually going to be riding on that part that much. You don't want to do tons of wax. I'm doing about 3 passes. This should be, honestly, I'm doing a 4th pass here actually. And there's a 5th pass. This should be enough. And you can always add more. If you add a ton of wax, it's not really going to be terrible, but it's just a little bit harder to get off. So now that you have this spread out, take your iron and you're just gonna do little circles like this. This is all you're gonna do. Just trying to melt that wax. I'm actually gonna turn this up a little more because this is not that hot. All right. So we're just doing little loops like this, spreading that wax out. You want to try to get the wax spread out to everywhere, at least like in the main area in between the bindings, because that's like the main area where you're going to be riding. It smells pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like it might be giving me cancer as well, but that's part of the process, right? One thing that's really important that you don't want to do is you don't want to leave the iron just in one spot like that, because that is going to mess up the base of your board. So make sure that you're like constantly moving it. Okay, so that's pretty good. So the next step we're going to do is you're obviously turn the iron off so you don't burn the house down. And that is a nice clicking noise. Let's Yeah, that is nice. All right, you're gonna unplug the iron, then you're gonna set it in a safe place to where you don't set something on fire. All right, so that's one of the main steps you're gonna do. Once you do this, you're gonna let it dry for maybe 20 minutes. We'll come back as soon as it's done.
2,000 years later.
All right, so we've come back in about 15-20 minutes. And what you're looking for is you want to see if it's still wet. And one way you can tell is if you drag your finger across, it looks like there's a little bit of condensation. Then you want to give it a little bit more time. This is honestly looking like it needs a little more time. So we'll come back in another 5 minutes.
3 days later.
All right, so this is looking like it's done. We're going to take this outside and scrape the wax off. For this part, you're going to need your scraper, brush, and this thing right here. These are going to help you just scrape the wax off. All right, so the easiest way to do this is to kind of prop it up against something. I have it propped up against a chair here, and you're going to take your scraper, take it in your thumbs just like this, and you're pretty much just going to scrape down like this, getting all of that wax off, just like that. All right, so once you get one side, you're just going to flip it around. All right, so once you got most of the wax off with the scraper, just kind of run your hand down and make sure you can't feel any more wax on it. If there is a little bit, that's fine. That's when you can take this thing right here, and you are just gonna scrape this just like this, buff out the wax. Take this thing right here. And if there's any wax on the edge itself, on the scraper, you're gonna have this little piece right here. It's like a little notch. You can just run this down the edge. It's gonna get rid of any wax. And yeah, it's a pretty easy process. Make sure that there's no big spots of wax left. All right, so when you got most of the wax scraped off, you can bring it back in and it's pretty much done. If there's a little bit of wax left on the board, it's not gonna make a huge difference. It's usually just gonna come off by itself. You wanna wax your snowboard about every 3 times you ride. For me, I ride about 3 times a week, and each time I'll probably ride for 2 to 4 hours, so I can do it a little bit less. But if you were riding 3 days a week and each time you rode was a full day, you want to wax it about every 3 days. So it kind of depends on how long you're riding for. But obviously, the more you wax the board, the longer your board's going to last, because it kind of just takes care of the base, protects it. So yeah, this is pretty much done. And then now you can put the bindings back on. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this kind of helped you with learning how to wax your snowboard. Like I said earlier, huge thanks to Outdoor Master for sending me their wax kit. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.